Hello and welcome to this special edition of the Slumbering Sloth Book Nook. A couple of weeks ago, we recorded a couple of episodes live at the Penzance Lit Festival, which was an amazing experience, and we got to speak to lots of amazing people. So we hope you enjoy these special edition episodes. If you'd like to leave us any feedback or any comments, you can do on our YouTube channel, Slumbering Sloth Book Nook, or you can drop me a DM at novelm16 on Twitter. And also you can send me an email at slumberslothbooknook@gmail.com. We hope you enjoy this special series. Thank you. This episode's guest is Louise Boland. Louise is CEO of Fairlight Books. You can follow her on Twitter at FairlightLouise. Now on with the show. Thank you for coming on today, Louise. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, so what is your current role and what do you do?
So I am the Chief Exec and founder of Fairlight Books, and we are a publisher of literary fiction, established in 2017.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So what would you say the main day-to-day things that you do in your role?
So a lot of reading submissions. We get a lot of direct submissions to us, which we love. We get so looking through those, looking for fantastic writing, working with authors in terms of editorially helping them with their novels, and then general lots of promotion of the books and publicity and letting everybody know about the fantastic books that we publish.
That sounds amazing. So, when in terms of setting up an independent publisher, which is obviously quite small when you begin, what would you say the main challenges were when first setting up Fairlight Books?
Probably. So I hadn't thought that through. Okay, so I think it's probably, for us, it was probably a little bit of a learning curve. I was new to the sector, so I guess I had to figure out how the industry works and set up a supply chain, do the boring things like find distributors and wholesalers, printers, set up your finance. So all the everyday things about getting books to the readers, as well as also finding some fantastic books and authors and getting them published. So.
Yeah, as I said, it must be quite daunting when you first start doing it, would you say?
I think so, yes, because there isn't necessarily just a handbook anywhere, but actually the industry is really super helpful. There's an organisation called the IPG, who are a body that look after small publishers and independent presses, and actually they're super helpful. So they give lots of advice. They've got loads of information on their website on all sorts of topics about how to be a publisher. And they also just give lots of fantastic advice and have conferences, and they can, if you can't figure something out, usually they can find someone who can help you figure it out. So they were enormously helpful when we set up.
Yeah, the publishing community are a very helpful bunch of people, aren't
they? They are. It's just so full of nice people, and everyone's always very supportive of new publishers. Yeah.
And they'll help you along the way as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's great. So in terms of publishing, what would your advice be to people trying to get into the industry or trying to get an entry-level position?
I think certainly for students of publishing, having some work experience is definitely really helpful. Having something on your CV, even if it's just a week here or a week there of work experience, it does I think definitely help.
Yeah, definitely. And would you say it's good to build upon those skills as well? So like communication skills and like team building kind of skills within when you go in and do work experience to try and embrace the atmosphere?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even, going and, working, part-time in a bookshop, so you get a feel for the market, you get a feel for what consumers want, what books you like. I think that all definitely helps.
Definitely. So the last question I wanted to ask is that... what is a book that you've read recently would you like to recommend?
I would definitely recommend Bottled Goods by Sophie Van Leeuwen. It's longlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction this year, and it's set in 1970s Romania. It's about a woman whose brother-in-law defects to the West, and then because of that she becomes a subject of interest for the secret services, and effectively her career comes grinding to a halt, her marriage starts being in difficulty, and she's just having a rather unpleasant time of it, and it's written in these short little flash fiction chapters. It's very clever, it's very it's a wonderful read, and I definitely recommend that.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Thank you.